Hi everyone, welcome to Everything Stitching. Thanks for tuning in. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to crochet around any kind of charging cables that you have, whether it's for your cell phone or your computer or literally anything. So this is one of my really old ones, and as you can tell, it's like even gross looking. But we're going to crochet a vine around it, so it's actually going to be really cute. And you're going to be able to find your charging cables a lot easier this way. So to get started, you're going to need two different colors for this particular one, because we're going to do a vine and then we're going to also crochet some leaves onto the vine. So I've got a dark green and a light green. I know typically people like to crochet with lighter yarn, but I actually wanted to show you guys how to do it with a medium weight yarn and show you how it still can look really cool. So what you're going to do is you're going to need your cable, and you're going to start with one of your colors first. I am going to start with my dark one, which is going to be the color of my vine, and then my lighter one is going to be my leaves. So I'm going to get my yarn and my hook, okay, and I'm going to start on the side that gets plugged into my phone. I'm going to start on that side. It really doesn't matter. This is just what I'm choosing to do. And then what you're going to do is get your yarn and put it into a U shape, okay? And then you're going to, sorry about hitting the microphone. Then you're going to take your cord and you're going to put it on top, right? Okay. Then what you're going to do is get your hook, and this is where you're going to get it started. And then once you got it started, it's going to be easy. So then you're going to crochet it on here like this, yarn over, pull through, okay? And that got it started. Now what you're going to do is hold onto the tail, because we're going to crochet it into our cable. Okay, and then you just push it down to where you want it to start. For me, I want it right here just because I have like this lip on mine. So I'm actually going to start it right there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of wrap it slightly around where I can hold it. And I'm going to crochet this tail into my work, so it has a really nice finished edge. Okay, so you're going to kind of want to hold everything tight for a bit. And now what we're going to do is we're actually just going to single crochet for quite a while. Okay, so we're going to yarn under it and then pull through, and we're just going to keep doing this for quite a while, and then just keep that other side tight, the one with the tail. So you're just going to single crochet around your cable or cord or charging cable. I don't know what to call it. So it just keep single crocheting. Excuse me. And as you single crochet, pull that that tail tight as you go, so it doesn't loosen up. Okay, and depending on what thread or yarn you're using, the weight of it and stuff, it's gonna change how many you're gonna need to chain, or not chain, but how many single crochets you're gonna need to do. But basically, you're not really doing too much counting on this. You're just going to be crocheting until you have your cable filled up. So what we do is we just keep single crocheting, and then what we're going to do is when we get to a certain point where we want our first leaf to appear on our cable, that's when we're actually going to stop the single crochet and we're going to make the node, the leaf node, where we're going to be able to attach the leaf later on. Okay, so until we get to that point, you just keep single crocheting down your cable. Okay, so I'm not gonna do a leaf yet. I kind of want to have a bit more of just vine, especially if this is the part that's going to be connecting to my my phone. And then as you're crocheting, just slightly move your stitches. See, now I'm using the 4 weight, right? The medium 4 weight. Now that's why it's looking like this, which I like. I mean, if I'm going to crochet onto something, I want it to look like I've crocheted onto it. But you can use a finer yarn, like either a 3 or a 2. That would be really, really pretty too. So I'm going to be probably wanting a leaf soon now. I'm trying to think where I'm going to want my first leaf on this side. Probably quite soon. So what I'm going to do is actually clip that off. If you've never crocheted like around something other than yarn, it's quite interesting. Okay, so do my single crochet and push that forward, and we're going to work on the first node. Okay, so here's how we work our first leaf node, where we're going to be able to attach the leaf after we finish going around the whole cable. Okay. So to make the leaf node, what we're going to do is crochet, we're going to do a chain of 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, oops, 10, 11, 12. Okay, then into the first stitch, or single crochet, or we're going to do a single crochet into the second stitch from the hook, sorry. So there's your first one, there's your second one, and we're going to do a single crochet. If you hear crunching in the background, it's cashew eating. And then we're going to do another 10 single crochets. And this is going to make the node. So you're basically just single crocheting all the way back down. So you chain 12 and then single crochet the second chain from the hook, and then just do your single crochet all the way back down till you get to the end of, or back down to until you get to the cord. So that's going to be a total of 11 single crochets, right? Because we did a chain of 12, but then we started the second chain from the hook. So we're just going to keep going. And so this base layer is either single crocheting along your cord, and then whenever you want a leaf, chain 12, do your 11 single crochets to get back to your cord, and then there's your leaf node for when you actually are going to make your leaves. Okay, so that's the node. Now we're going to go back to single crocheting onto our cord, and we're just going to keep doing this single crochet until we get to another point where we're going to want another leaf, and then we're just going to do the exact same thing that we just did. So I'm going to work on this, and then I will meet you back here once we've finished crocheting around this whole cable. And don't forget, as you work along it, to move it so that way it's really close. Because when you crochet around something that's not very bendable, like a cord like this, you'll realize that you're spaced out a bit more than when you crochet on yarn, right? So it's okay if you got these spaces, and then every once in a while just move it down and just keep going. And then until you get to another part where you're like, oh, I'm going to want another leaf, and then go for it. And then you may even I don't know, find out that you want, you know, a whole bunch of leaves or only a few. It's totally up to you. So I'm just going to keep working on this, and then I'm going to meet you guys back here once this part is finished, and I'm going to show you guys how to make your leaves. And then once you finish the leaves, it's done. Like, it's really easy. Like, this is a really fun gift too. If you, like, because who doesn't need more chargers in their life, right? But then if you personalize it, oh my gosh, it's so cute. So I'm just going to keep working away at this, and I'll meet you guys back here. Okay, so I finished all my single chains and then making all my leaf nodes, okay? Now we're going to work on making the leaves. So you get your second color, which for me is this light green. And what you're going to want to do is, starting from that first chain right off of the cord, you're going to put your hook in there, and you're going to slip stitch and then do 3 chains. So we're going to get our hook inside the first one, and we are going to chain 3. Okay. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And then we're going to do 1 treble crochet into the next stitch. So to do the treble, you yarn over twice, put your hook in the next stitch, and then pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the second 2, and then pull through the last 2. That's that one. And then after you do your treble hook, then you're going to do 4 double treble crochets. So into this one. So we're going to put our, gonna yarn over, and just keep working this treble or triple, depending on how you say it. So then we're going to do 2 in that stitch. Okay, yarn over, through 2, pull through 2, and then pull through your last 2. So that was 2 in that one. And then we're going to do another 2 into this. Oops, I forgot we're doing a treble. I forgot to yarn over again. And we're going to do 2 into this stitch. Okay. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2, do another treble or triple, whatever you want to call it, into this stitch. Okay, so remember that we're doing 4 of those, so we've got 2, and then we got to do 2 more doubles or double triples. Okay, and then we do another one into this stitch. Pull through 2, 2, and 2, and then we've got 2 more to put into this next stitch, and then we're off to a different part of our pattern. So this is how you're going to make all of your leaves, and you're going to make them all off of the leaf nodes that we crocheted into our vine. I couldn't think of the word. Okay, so then we did, oh gosh, I'm all tangled right now because I'm like in my actual cord too. Okay, then we're going to do 2 double crochets. Into the next stitch. So that's 1. And then 2. And then we're going to do 2 single crochets into the last stitch. Okay, so that is one side of the leaf. So then we're going to chain 2 for the tip, and then we're going to, trying to move it, slip stitch it into this next stitch, and then pull through. Okay, so that's one side of the leaf. Now we're going to turn our work and continue down the other side of the leaf. Okay, now from the second stitch. Okay, so now what we're going to do is start on the next stitch, and we're going to do 2 single crochets into that first stitch. Okay, so we're kind of doing like the opposite of what we just did, right? So there's our 2 single crochets, and then we're going to do 2 double crochets into the next one. 1 double crochet, second double crochet, okay, and then we're doing it's kind of tangled. Then we're doing the treble hook or treble crochet or triple crochet. We're going to do 4 sets of 2 double, right? So here's 1, and then we got to put another one in that same stitch. Oh my gosh, cashew. Okay, that was 2 in that one, so now we've got to do another 2 in the next one. And then, so then that's 2 sets we did, so now we've got to do another 2 into this one. And 1 more into this one. Okay, and then here's our last one that we're doing 2 treble crochets into the same stitch. So we're going to finish that off with our last one into this stitch. Okay. Okay, then you're going to do another treble into the next stitch, which is just 1 treble crochet don't double it up, just one. And then in the next one, same thing, just one treble crochet. Okay, see that? It looks so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, then we need to do a double right here. Which is this one. Double. Okay, and then what we're going to do is finish it off into this one. This is going to be the last one where we do a single crochet into that one. Oops. 2 single crochets into that last one. Okay, and then what you're going to do is pull it up and tie it off. Okay, and then you're going to, now what you can do is you can slip stitch it into the cord, into the single crochet right here, so that way it kind of makes it a little bit more sturdy, even on this side as well. Like do a couple, slip stitch it and then do like a single crochet to hold it on, and then go ahead and like weave in your ends. So like here, let me show you what I mean. So if we're back at this beginning one, and what I want to do is get my hook under this single crochet right here and kind of just slip stitch it into it to give it a little bit of like meat on the bone type of thing. You might like that better. And then do the same on this side, right? Just then, whoops, then weave in your ends. Okay, so now it's holding on to the actual vine part of it a bit more. So then let me find my tapestry needle. Get that. And then go ahead and just weave it back into the leaf. And then oops. No! Oh, there we go. I thought I cut the wrong part. I was like, no! And then, oh gosh, if you hear crunching, that's Cashew climbing through my bags of yarn. I haven't had a chance to organize them, so he's just rummaging through it. As if he owns this place, which, I mean, he kind of does, right? Don't our animals? Okay, so there we go. And then that's all you're gonna do for all of the leaves. Okay, so I'm gonna work on, I ended up doing a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaf nodes on this one. Like I said, it's up to you how many you want to do, and definitely do it sporadically. Don't worry about like counting your stitches and stuff, because it's a vine, right? So it's not supposed to be perfect. You kind of want it imperfect. So go ahead and what I love about using this dark on the inner part is it makes it really look like a leaf. It's so cool. Okay, so let's finish all these, and then I will meet you back here when we're complete and show you the finished product. You guys, I finished it. I absolutely love how it came out. I mean, look at this. You're not going to misplace your charger anymore. I mean, come on, it's so stinking cute. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love how the single crochet just kind of moves around on your cord, so that way it really looks natural. I love it. It's so fun. And look how pretty these leaves are. It's just gorgeous. Anyways, these are really great even for gifts. Like if you were to get your, I don't know, your kid a new cell phone for their birthday or something, I don't know, anything, right? And then you wanted to go ahead and crochet around their charger. It's awesome. It is so stinking cute. You can even kind of block out your leaves so they really lay flat, but it's awesome. It's super fun and very, very functional still. It does not impede the charging capabilities whatsoever. So it's great. If anything, it helps because you don't lose your charger. I had a lot of fun making this. I actually think this is something I'm gonna probably put on a lot of my chargers. It's super fun. And maybe not just leaves, but maybe come up with other things. Maybe we can do like strawberries or flowers or something. That would be really fun. Okay, well, I will see you guys on the next video. Stay tuned. Like I always say, there are many more videos to come. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.